Here are 4 ways where you're going to magnetize your femininity. If you want to know more about just confident tips and self-development and dating and how to be more feminine, this channel is for you. In this, video, we're going to just be talking about feminine magnetism. This one is just a very quick video because they're just 4 signs and I don't really have anything much to say. They're just like quick to the point, things I want to share with you, things that I feel like help me embody my feminine energy, and I will just share it with you. So the first one is confidence, practicing self-acceptance, practicing confidence isn't like something that you have to like be big or loud or anything like that. It's all about just being accepting of yourself. Learn how to be authentically yourself. And when you're just authentic to yourself, you're doing what you love and stuff, you become so magnetic. You become just this like radiant light, and people can feel that, people can see that. So just practicing self-acceptance, because I feel like that is a good trait to have to build confidence. The second one is cultivating radiance, kind of like what I said, through self-care practices. So self-care doesn't necessarily mean like taking a bath or anything like that. Self-care isn't about, taking a bath or doing all these like cute like face masks and all that, even though that is very, very like nice to do. But self-care is also setting boundaries, so knowing when to say no to things, knowing like what you need at that moment. So asking yourself, what do I need in this moment? And then giving yourself that. So if it's like, I need more connection right now, maybe it's literally taking time with yourself and journaling and going outside for a walk. Or maybe it's like, I really just need to connect with someone. So you're giving yourself what you need. Maybe you call a friend. And other self-care practices could also just be like, giving yourself touch. And number 3 on how to be more feminine, more magnetic, is emotional intelligence. So learning how to kind of read people, reading cues, picking up on things, on people's like behaviors and stuff, or not behaviors, but like, just picking on small like little like social cues. And so it's more like knowing how to read people and knowing how to pick up on their emotions, reading people's like mannerisms and knowing like what that means. So okay, this person I can sense is feeling uncomfortable, or just having that like intuitive awareness makes you more feminine, makes you more nurturing, makes you more magnetic. Knowing how to read a room. As a sensitive person, I didn't really have to like learn this, but maybe I'll make a video on how to do this, so it's easier for people who have maybe a little bit more trouble on picking up small things around people. I'm just very sensitive, so I can read people from the moment I walk in a room. It's super easy for me. That's what being an empath does to you. But if you're not an empath, or like, not that you're not an empath, but what I mean by that is like, if you're not extremely sensitive, highly sensitive person, then you can still learn how to like read the energy and also just be more aware of people's emotions. The fourth one and the last sign is alignment, your inner yes, your inner compass, your just almost like your intuition as well too. Building that intuition and knowing how to follow your guts and your intuition rather than like the anxious mind and the monkey mind. I recently just quit a job and I needed to do that for certain reasons, and it just felt good to make that decision. And like immediately after, I felt more lighter, more grounded, more gratitude, more joy into my life. And it's because I followed my yes. I followed like, I have to do this. And even if it's scary, your intuition knows and will guide you. How to do that, I think, is through more like your form of meditation. So for me, and in the past that's worked for me, it's like tapping, prayer or meditation. I do more prayer now. Movement, or just going out on walks again. I think walks are so powerful because you're just, disconnected from technology, and that's where like a bunch of downloads, come in. So that helps a lot. And you just find your own type of meditation. Meditation doesn't have to be like you sit still, and do nothing, although I used to do that and it helped a lot. But after something else happened in my life, I was in freeze mode. There's like the nervous system, and you can be in a trauma response, and it's like freeze, flight, fight. It's also like fawn. And I was stuck in freeze, and so that is not something you want to do if you are in freeze mode, is like stay stuck and mimic being like frozen. You want to do the opposite, so slow movement, slow, gentle, like deep breaths, but with like little movements and somatic movements is like what helped me start to get out of that freeze mode. But that could be another video too. But yeah, it can be anything. So like I said, now I do like nature walks, and prayer is like my form of meditation. And this is how I connect with myself. And this is how I connect with my own intuition and find better alignment in my life. And when you do that, it literally is so magical, and you will start to learn more about yourself and become more dropped into your feminine qualities. So hopefully this helps. Hopefully this advice gives you some inspiration to connect with yourself today and find your own feminine rhythm. I love to do these types of videos. I like to share advice, tips, and if you feel like this helped you, subscribe, like, and comment, and I'll see you in the next video.